It certainly took a time to build up the clientele that we have now, and we did have to moonlight at other places to pay all the bills those first couple of years, but little by little the practice grew, and that was a wonderful thing.
My father, he's definitely a unique individual. He came to the United States when he was 18 with $1,000 and a chest of clothes. And he came from Germany with a goal and a dream of being something different. And so he decided to be an optometrist and, made a great 45-year career out of it.
It started out kind of humbly. I would send a lot of letters to family practitioners, to surgeons, introducing the patients for referrals and this and that. And the children, which we had 5 of, would always type up those letters for me. That's how they made some money on the side. And Jonathan, of course, would type up some of those letters, and he got to know the linguistics and the terminology of eye care and everything. And then when it came time to him making a decision to what he wants to do, he said, "Dad, you always seem so happy when you come home. Wow, maybe that's the kind of work I'd like to get into."
He got to teach us a lot of different things, not only about just eye care in general, but how to run a practice in a way that was respectful, how to run a practice in a way that took care of patients first. Even if it took you an extra hour of your day, you did it the right way, and you did it the right way the first time.
I've always focused on the whole person. It wasn't just like 2 eyeballs that I need to investigate and examine and come up with a diagnosis. They're human beings sitting there. They have lives, they have families, they have children, they have concerns. And that allowed us to get to know each other, and the people would always enjoy coming back, and we had a lot to talk about. So it was always wonderful.
What ignited my passion for eye care was basically growing up and getting to see all the joy and happiness that you can instill in someone's life just by helping them see more clearly. People use vision every day. It's the most valued sense that we have, and it's very scary when we start to lose our sense of sight. And so, as a doctor of optometry, we are able to help in every facet of their life. Optometric Associates has been a business since 1980, and since that time, the Optometric Associates as a whole has evolved tremendously. Every year that comes out with new technology comes new learning and new education that's required not only for the doctors but the staff and the entire team. And as a team, you have to evolve, and if you don't, you're not growing. And so as the leader of Optometric Associates, it's my goal to continue to push the envelope, not only the needs of patient care, but also as a community.
What really makes the practice great is that we have that one-on-one kind of experience with the patients, but we also have top-notch technology in place with the latest equipment. And living in a small town like this, you go to the restaurants and say, "Oh, by the way, I saw your son John and he did a really good job. I couldn't be happier," and it gave me that satisfaction of knowing that I'm handing it off to the right person.
It is important for me to take on his legacy and move forward with patient care in his name. Just a simple statement of saying, "Hey, I learned a lot from my father. Let's get started with today's examination," really goes a long way because they know that through my care, they're still getting attributes from him. So it's important to me to continue his standard of care of excellence.
What's really special is to have somebody pick up those notes, see my own handwriting, and continue the work that we started. You start humbly and then you wind up at this end of it, and it's like, wow, it couldn't get a whole lot better.